perpetual night for a year and a half. No matter what time of day it was like nighttime, because we had no natural light at all. And you can listen to the record, it's definitely a nighttime record because of that.
And the reason that we had a state of perpetual night is because when we started playing, we got a complaint from a home for the deaf down the road, so we had to seal off all the windows. And when we sealed off the windows, it was perpetually night.
You can tell by the pallor of her skin. We haven't seen sunlight in a year and a half.
A year and a half. Number 2, it's a dance floor record. Why is it a dance floor record, Nick?
Because you can dance to it. That was
it's that easy.
The second record very fast. This one's slower.
Yeah.
Moves at a better pace.
Also the bass and the drums are probably the lead instruments on this record. So yeah, definitely a record to move you to. And it's a record that when we were playing it as well, we try and put ourselves into a trance, like playing, so we're in the groove and locked and hypnotized. Number 3. Paul.
Number 3, human bones. We used some human bones as percussion instruments on this record because we were looking for a particularly dry tone and short attack. And
which only human bones have.
Only human bones.
We found out through vast experimentation.
Yeah,
so we had to go out and find a body, and fortunately we didn't have to dig up any graves or kill anybody because a doctor's surgery was having an auction, and Alex and Nick went along and bought a composite of 3 skeletons.
$30.
$30, is that how it works out?
Yeah.
$30.
Cheap these days.
It's a small price to pay for that sound.
Yeah.
Which you can hear for 3 seconds. It was the sound we were looking for.
Number 4 is Iron Brew. Iron Brew is a drink which is probably the fuel of this record. It's a bright orange drink that you get in Scotland. Highly caffeinated. You get in Scotland. It's essentially sugar, water, caffeine, and orange colouring, and it's the fuel. The fuel of this record.
I think it outsells Coca-Cola in native Scotland.
It's the only country in the world that has a soft drink that outsells Coca-Cola.
So
Try it.
bring your jokes.
Number 5. Number 5 is the Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is that sound, you know, when you hear an ambulance go past and the siren changes tone. And it's the sound that we wanted to get on our record. And so, well, what did you do, Nick?
Well, I climbed up. We had this old theatre, and I climbed up onto the roof, pretty much, onto the rafters, and hung down a cable, a microphone cable, and then and we connected the microphone to this really long cable, and you could swing it in this large theatre from one end to the other, and then. Well,
so I was playing the guitar with the amplifier on the back. Nick was up in the roof holding the cable like that, and then Dan, our producer, was swinging the microphone over the amplifier, so you get the kind of vroom kind of sound. So they are 5 things about Franz Ferdinand and our new record.